In the game for Cincinnati.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
11.
They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Hits his running back. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Gun. Stop. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go. Stop.
Piron. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing. The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll start on the ground. Gallup is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Down. You yellow. 30. Red. Cycle. 22. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air, yet again. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, break. 6, Mega. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. Ten cycles.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
50, set.
Here's the give to Dowdle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Young to throw it. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
He gets it left, and it's caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Black 40.
To the air on first down. Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, The defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Gun. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Fort trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
11-90. Here we go.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
11 MT.
Here he goes, third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. 50. Set.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Set. Punt. Black. 95. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
Panthers, first down.
Ready?
Young on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On 2.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
12 at the Panthers' 39-yard line.
On one, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
In a close game like this, Kate, they couldn't afford not to stack some points on the couple they got off the safety, and now, well, that turns out to be a 5-point swing.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st down, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
White, white 45, white. Claws red, slice blue, smash red. Needle blue. Cluster, six, set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Drill green. Yes, drill yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
Will air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 26. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what will be a very long field goal. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that throws the lead to 5.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Got it?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, cut.
On play action, here's Young. Right side, this is Williams in by Warren. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On the ready.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
6. Mega. Set, cut. 33. Blue striker. Black shot. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
Young working from the gun. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Smash. Red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Ready.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
22. Panthers 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Jukes away from one. Poor choice this time to bring it out, so they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Oh, yeah, we got more where that came from.
On the set.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
Young on the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
Panthers 17.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one. Ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. 11. Right 80.
Here's the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right it. 12.
Burrow to the air now. Cut for big yards on the right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Can. 11 Thomas.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Play action now, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Blue, strike, steel, black, smash, red. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Trying for the deep ball. That one connects. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Get some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hey, hey, blue. Green Jack. Set, cut.
To the air yet again. Young. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180. 180, cut.
They send a man in motion.
Cut.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
180. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Can.
Malone back gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Working inside the red zone. Jump off caught by his back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 1, right?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Wide 8. Stop.
And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 19-yard
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Runs around him. He's got space. Has a hole left. Room to run. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 32, Bengals 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, kid.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here and pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow on the play action. There he goes. The Panthers got him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. 3rd down coming.
Can.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Cut.
Desperation time here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Cut.
The give now out of the... Oh, no! The ball's loose! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here he is to throw. Finds his back complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Setting up to pass. On the move, hit it right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. There he goes on the right side. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know that you're facing Kate and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.